Howdy, howdy, howdy. This is About Town with Mike and Will. Today we're going to stop over to the Sanford Center and see what's popping. Something about bull riding, bunch of bull beep, if you ask me. We'll talk to Cyrus, some few other fellers to get a skinny on the whole situation. Find out what's going on about town.
I'm not saying anything you haven't heard before. No one's gonna wait for you to wake up anymore. Changing all your scenery, saying you don't care. You're not going anywhere.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. We're here at About Town. This is the Sanford Center. My name is Mike Breeden. We're standing with
Roger Swanson, the executive director.
Executive Director of the Sanford Center.
Correct.
Excellent. What is going on here?
Getting ready for the bull ride this weekend. We just brought in about 600 yards of dirt, about 9 and 10 inches deep, and getting ready for the bulls to start coming in tomorrow. We hear there's about 60 bulls coming in for the competition. So just getting it all ready for everybody for Friday and Saturday.
He's got a call coming in. Will, if you'll look around this way once, you'll notice that this whole area is actually open. What's going to be happening in this area?
Well, this open area, the promoter's got tables to dine on right next to the dirt here, so you can be right up front with the action here and still be having a brew and a little bite to eat.
That is wild. How long have you been here?
I've been here about 6 months now. So came in just before hockey season started last year.
Are you from the Bemidji area?
No, I live in Buffalo, Minnesota. So I came up from there, just a couple hundred miles down south. So.
You came from where you were to the Sanford Center directly?
Yes. Yeah, I was actually doing business development work for Venue Works, the company that manages the arena here. So, and then we had some issues up here, so they asked me to come up, and I ended up staying.
Very cool. Came to save the day.
That's right. And now it's all bull.
Thank you very much. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We are standing here with Cyrus. Cyrus, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
What is going on?
Well, we got a lot of dirt. Whole lot of dirt. Got some bulls, mean bulls, big bulls.
A lot of bull.
A lot of stinky bulls. Stinky.
Are there going to be who is riding all these bulls?
Bull riders.
Are there going to be any local bull riders?
Funny you should ask. Yes, there's going to be many local bull riders, but don't be fooled. They're professional bull riders. They're not just like, we didn't put an ad out in the paper for bull riders. Then they do sign a waiver. Some of them are insured.
Where are these bull riders coming from? Are they from the surrounding area, Bemidji?
Well, we have a slew coming from North Dakota, of course, South Dakota. And then there's also I think the majority are actually Minnesotans. We have a few from everywhere, from Anoka, Minnesota, of course. It's a suburb. So you got your suburb kids wanting to ride some bulls. We got a few from Park Rapids, and I believe last year one of the main bull riders was from Park Rapids, who went to the final two. And then of course we have some at Bemidji here, some at War Road, but I think a good chunk of the bull riders are from South Dakota.
Lord, yes. South Dakota as well?
Big bulls. South Dakota bulls.
Is this a competition?
It's a challenge. But yes, it's a competition.
How is it scored? How is it judged?
You have to stay on the bull for 8 seconds, as far as I know. I don't think there's points for costumes or...
So it's not a pageant then.
They don't have a best fall award.
Bummer. Are there going to be any clowns involved?
Yes, there are. We actually have one of the most world famous rodeo clowns in the world. His name is Johnny Backflip Dudley. Believe it or not, he actually broke his back. Not riding a bull, but climbing a fence or a gate. Climbing a gate, and he fell off the gate. And,
What a clown.
yeah, what a clown. He's actually used to be a Marine, and believe
Okay, scratch that last part.
his signature is doing backflips, hence Backflip Dudley. And he also, I guess he's a comedian. He's pretty funny. He's hailed as the funniest man in rodeo.
How old do you think he is around about?
I'd say about maybe 30 something
In clown years.
in clown years, maybe 50. Time hasn't done him justice, as most rodeo clowns, hence the makeup. Yeah, well, it's a tough business, you know. You know, if you feel bad for the bull riders, I'd feel bad for the rodeo clowns. You know, they're out there keeping those guys safe.
I've always felt that way as well. When is this all going down?
Well, we got a great show lined up here. We're going to start on Friday, Friday the 13th.
What?
Is it April 13th? Is that a bad day? Or Friday the 13th? Yeah. Friday the 13th. Bed of Broken Bones on Friday the 13th. We got a slew of black cats and broken mirrors. It's going to be great. The show starts, doors open at 6:30, and the show starts at 7:30. I suppose I can't really announce ticket prices.
Well, no, you can't do any call to action, but it's good to keep people informed. This is a show called About Town where we let people know what's going on.
That's right. You know, so this is what's going on, you know.
Yeah, what's for supper?
What's for supper? Well, funny you should ask. We have tables. We have these VIP tables that we're laying out here. We have Marketplace Foods coming in doing some catering, and Budweiser's helping us out with some beers, and Coke's helping us out with some sodas, and you know, for the ultimate party experience. I was working on trying to get a spa here, but they didn't let me.
Any worries that the bulls might break through and come join the others for dinner?
We just got done doing a raffle contest for who gets to hold the tranquilizer gun in the rafters.
Is there steak for dinner?
Yes.
Is it steak for dinner? Yeah, steak for dinner.
Bull chili. We got a special on manure too, so.
Will you be riding a bull yourself?
Only in spirit.
Yes, yes. Well, there you have it, people. The Sanford Center, I think Friday the 13th. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th. 2 days of fun and action. You pay bleep amount for the seat, but you only need the edge.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Cyrus.
Thank you.
Isn't he good looking? How's my hair?
Wake up anymore. Changing all your scenery. Saying you don't care. You're not going
If you look back there, there's a bobcat over there, Will. A bobcat action. Hope he's not coming to kick us off the dirt. Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's About Town. I'm your host, Mike Breeden. Who we standing with?
Wally Mossbrucker,
Wally, what's your profession?
bull riding promoter.
What brings you to Bemidji?
We got the Bud Light Bull Riding Challenge at the Sanford Center Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 each night.
Where's all this gear coming from?
The majority of it's coming from Mandan, North Dakota. We have bulls here from Troy Meach right for here in Minnesota, as well as Mossbrucker Rodeos out of North Dakota.
And that's where you're from?
Yes,
And you've been doing this for how long, did you say?
all my life.
Wow. How'd you get started doing this then?
My dad was in the business, and we started our own contracting company in 1978, and it's just been growing from there.
How'd you get in touch with the Sanford Center here in Bemidji?
I heard about the building getting built probably as soon as they broke ground on it, and I was just kind of in contact with the city, and it just kind of grew from there, and we were lucky enough to get a date worked out. And last year was our first year. We had a very successful event, and a lot of people really enjoyed it, and we're looking for a bigger and better year this year.
I had asked Cyrus before, is this a competition then?
Oh yes, it's sanctioned by the National Professional Rodeo Association. We'll have 40 bull riders in our qualifying round each night, and then we'll have the top 10 rides matched against the top 10 bulls in our championship round each night. And each round has its own payoff, so there's a lot of money up for grabs. And these guys are going for the year-end finals, so every dollar they win here gets them a step closer to the year-end championship.
Whoa. What is that?
Them are the bucking chutes. That's where the bulls start from, and where the riders get ready to go and start their 8-second ride. And
then where are the rodeo clowns positioned?
They'll be out in the arena. We have 2 bullfighters that their primary objective is to protect the riders after they're off the bull. And then we have another clown specialty act that is here mainly just to entertain the spectators with some comedy and some specialty acts.
And then when the show starts, it usually lasts, 2-hour ordeal, or is it?
That'll be about 2.5 hours each night, unless something unexpected happens, but it'll be about 2.5 hours each night.
So the first night and the second night will be both of them a challenge, and then by the end you'll figure out who's going on to the next phase of it?
Yeah, each night is its own competition. As I said, there's a payoff for each night, so there's money up for grabs each night for the riders. It's the same 40 riders each night, but the overall winner is based on the money won for the 2 nights.
So after this, what's next for you after you leave Bemidji?
We have an event in South Dakota, and then we have another rodeo in South Dakota, and then we'll be back with the PRCA rodeo in Hawley, Minnesota.
This is Public Access TV. Anything to say to the city of Bemidji before you mosey on to the next town?
We're just happy to be back. We invite everybody to come out and have a good time with us. It's great family entertainment, and you won't be disappointed if you come.
Beauty. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm